The truth is hard to swallow, and it seems like the red pill is taking all over the internet. You got Tate with the Hustler University, you got Hamza with the self-improvement cult, and you got Sneako who is changing his opinions all the time.
I was reading the Red Pill, an online advice forum for men. You can't really stoop lower than that.
I know you got sick of the internet and you don't want to live your life like a zombie, watching TikTok or living a consumerism lifestyle like the blue pill. As much as people say ignorance is bliss, ignorance doesn't give you freedom. And it's so black and white that either you have to work a 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life, or you're gonna have to follow someone on the internet who you don't know in real life and just see how that turns out. So are you gonna ignore the harsh reality? Or are you going to follow someone on the internet who tells you how it is and you just have to find out if they lie or not? I mean, it's the internet. Everyone can be whoever they want. Eventually, you will find a subcategory in the red pill movement called self-improvement. As much as the red pill consumes people, it seems that even if it motivates you, there's this identity of becoming an ideal person, and it's a facade, but it's something you can chase after. It seems all the latest trends about self-improvement, whether it's going to the gym, no-fap, taking cold showers, were meant to make you feel good about yourself instead of making you better. If you look at all the habits and trends you follow through the red pill, it seems like it's following a trend of a brand and an identity, especially if you look at all the red pill content creators and self-improvement gurus on the internet. It seems like all these content creators are either selling you a course or forwarding you to the next video, and a lot of people trust them for no reason whatsoever. And I'm not saying that there are people with good intentions or without good intentions, but if you look at NoFap, you see that this is a corporation. It is indeed trying to sell you something, and whether or not I talk about this and whether or not people listen to me, people will still fall for it. And all these people who are telling you to do something, they will get your attention, and this money you spend, it will go into their pockets. People say that a red pill is a cult because the only people you are helping are the people you look up to. All of these things in the red pill community, they prevent you from thinking for yourself and also finding a true passion. It's not through cold showers or push-ups that you find your purpose. It's through the habits that you form, that you get out of your rut so you can find your purpose. And I think the main problem of self-improvement is that nobody is telling you that you should use it as a tool to find your purpose. People only use self-improvement to figure out who they are and finally feel free, but it stops people for thinking for themselves and finding their own passion. And cults, by definition, stop people from thinking for themselves and basically give them advice that they don't get from their parents or the teachers.
Cults, by definition, discourage free thinking.
And these days, people lack teachers and people lack parents who can guide them the right way. And the only way the people can find some direction in their life is through the internet. And the internet is full of people who pretend that they are something and which are not always verifiable. I don't think most 15-year-olds have their own identity. They just follow the people they look up to. So if you're 15 and you watch a coach or a self-improvement guru, think about how your life is going to be in the next 5 or 10 or even 15 years. You might become misogynistic because you truly believe that this is the way to go. Or you will only focus on work and fitness because nobody wants to be friends with someone who is negative, and nobody wants to be in a relationship with someone who is negative. I think the red pill could be so much more meaningful if it would lead to people fixing their mental and physical health, lead to their purpose, so people could find out why they are on this earth in the first place. And some people do that. Other people, they find the black pill on the internet and they're like, this is actually what the red pill is meant for. So now you got the red pill, which is full of self-destructive behavior. You got the blue pill, which makes you lack freedom. And you got the black pill, which takes away your hope. So where would you go now? Well, where would you go if you're vulnerable and you have no place to go on the internet? I feel like there's no community that puts your purpose and who you are first. And hence, we come to the full circle of self-improvement. One of the best feelings in the world is a satisfaction that you get by becoming better at something that you like. It feels great to go to the gym for the first time because it doesn't matter how much you weigh and how much you can bench for the first time. The fact that you can do more the next time, it's already a sign that you're growing. At least half of the fun, if not all of it, comes from getting stronger and breaking your own records. But if you spend a little bit time online, you see that there's a culture which sees self-improvement as a separate activity without any particular goal or interest. And this culture can be found on Reddit, on YouTube, and on bodybuilding forums. And it's used so often that it's almost like a cure-all for a bad life. If you're feeling bad, try improving yourself. Oh no, you lost your pet. Well, read the self-help book. It's a good one. Your wife abandoned you? Well, that sucks. But there's this YouTuber, he gives you great advice, just follow him. And in that low state of yours, you might give that person a chance, and that might be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't think you can really demonize the idea of self-improvement, because getting better is not a bad goal. I mean, what do you plan to do next? Get worse? But I believe that this culture that promotes self-improvement either does it on purpose or accidentally, giving you the idea that self-improvement is the cure of everything. But I think it's bad that this self-improvement cultures either on purpose or accidentally spread the idea that self-improvement is the cure of everything. They give you the idea that you can improve yourself to the point that you don't have to deal with the hard things in life. And this sounds great, who doesn't want that? But if you think about it, this type of thinking almost always comes from a place of the fear of happiness that depends on circumstances. It comes from being unhappy with the things how they are right now. So self-improvement becomes a way to get to your dream life, your fantasy, what you always wanted. However, if you look at some of the world's most successful people, they didn't come there by being obsessed about self-improvement. Most of the times they got to their dream life by becoming really good at something. Bill Gates become really good at coding. Floyd Mayweather got really good at boxing. Elon Musk, what is he not good at? If you want to be like these folks, you have to understand that these people were not stressing about their ideal morning routine or which vitamins they need. That material might be helpful, but only if you're already doing something. A funny example is people will read a lot of books about social interaction without social interacting. It seems obvious that the best way to improve your social skills is not read books, but talk to people. And it's a perfect example how improving yourself over and over again doesn't necessarily mean that you are getting better. And you might find it out in a very late stage of your life, but the real red pill is that you are trying to get better in your head instead of getting out and getting better at it. And when you get over your obsession of self-improvement, you will realize that it's better to hack and slash your way through life with a dull knife instead of a sharp one. You are an idiot though if you never sharpen your sword. There's no book out there that tells you that you get out there, take action, do the stuff that you want, not in your head, in real life, take the phone calls, talk to people, make the sale, and sharpen your sword on the way there.